Hello, Daniel. Good night.
Hey, Kali, good night.
How are you?
Fine, fine, fine. And you?
Everything is okay. So we are so close to finish these classes. So we have a lot of things to do. We will start for the feedback that I need to give you about your essay,
Okay.
and then we will manage the sessions that you owe me. So give me just a second. Everything is clear. Are you hearing everything that I'm saying?
Yep.
Perfect. Nice. So yes, you can see my screen right now, right? Yep. Nope.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Then I will turn on my Wi-Fi because then this helps. Now, so I read it. I saw just a little of a little bit of mistakes, and you can correct it like really easy. First of all, in English, never we use this sign. Never, never. We didn't
Okay.
open it. We didn't open questions. We just close it. So
Okay.
this you need to delete it, right?
Okay.
The consequences that this brings to the communities from en este escenario, el más adecuado sería A.
Okay.
Why? Because estamos diciendo desde una perspectiva legal. So,
Okay.
¿por qué desde una perspectiva legal?
Es como la perspectiva legal es la persona para ponerle el A.
Sí, desde una
Okay.
perspectiva legal. Es un poco más enfático en lo que estás queriendo decir. D es correcto, pero para la frase es más adecuado utilizar A. ¿Ok?
Okay. Okay.
These communities are protected by the Constitution. As a second aspect, we have that. Es muy importante que utilicemos conectores, right? Sometimes
Okay.
when we are writing, we forget use connectors, and when we didn't use it, sounds so radical. And if I am speaking with a robot, or if I am reading a robot, so as an essay is just an opinion, and you want to share what do you think about this or about that, you can put in first person. You can discuss it, right? Like we have that as a second aspect, we have that the minor distraction. Entonces, como un segundo aspecto, nosotros tenemos que, bla, 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 y continúas tu idea.
Okay.
Te había faltado el de. Es súper importante, ahí lo coloqué para que lo tuvieras en cuenta.
Yeah.
De resto, a ver, ¿dónde más? Here, you say which entails to the species. Here is so important to specify which ones, right? That you text, for example, I don't know, fauna or humans, or in this aspect, what kind of people or what group of specific subjects will be the victims of this extraction. Because then if you are so general, you didn't show like the problematic.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you do the opposite,
I put this species the species and I don't individualize it that because when we talk about the homework, you tell me that the first paragraph have to be very general, and I have that idea, and I
yeah,
don't specify what kind
yeah,
of species. So
yeah. So
that's why I put that.
yeah, no worries. This is just suggestions that will make that your essay in the future sounds better. When we
Okay.
are talking about these kind of situations that affect people or affect humans, affect kids or childs, affect animals,
Animals.
when we want to
Yeah.
create the dramatic scenario, we should put what kind of a species will be like
Damages.
intoxicated by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just put it here. Everything is just suggestions, right? If you didn't
Hey,
put it,
thank you.
If you put it like like a species and if you let it as general, sounds good also. So no worries at all. But
Okay.
how my work is trying to make you better, I am giving you these
Thank
tips.
you, teacher. Thank
No
you.
worries. Then we
Okay.
have this. Now the constitution, blah, blah, blah. Here, you put this, that if we use Google Translator, sounds like it's correct. But the best word that we can use is establish.
Establish.
Establece. Establece.
Okay.
Es la manera formal legal que en este contexto estaría mejor utilizada, ¿verdad?
Okay. I find these consecrated in the dictionary,
¿Ya?
in the English Spanish dictionary,
Yes. But when we're
and
talking about constitution or
yep,
legal
or legal
resources,
resources.
yeah,
Okay.
always keep this in your mind. Establish, establish. It's
Establish.
not
Okay.
it's not so informal or formal.
Yep.
Just the
Legal.
most commonly used when
Okay.
we are talking about some specific scenario or legal resource. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Then we have constitutional guarantees of protection. That is that connectors again.
Okay.
Then you connected. Then we have here, um, sorry, because I create these like a couple of days ago. So now I'm like, remind
Yeah.
me why.
No
Responsible
worry.
administration communities in the same way. The depth of both legal subjects. Eh,
Yep.
Cuando nosotros queremos referirnos a las partes, tenemos que ser más específicos. Entonces nosotros vamos a referirnos como subjects of law, ¿ok?
Okay. No legal
Como
subjects. Okay.
sujetos, no, sujetos de derecho,
Go to derecho.
¿verdad?
Exacto. Okay.
Entonces ahí te lo coloco.
Okay.
Luego, in this case, it's important to take into account the following, the right, esto es, yo no me acuerdo por qué fue que yo lo corregí, lo hice hace
Gali,
poquito.
in the in the third paragraph, where you put source at the final after Ecuador.
Yeah, source. Yeah, thank you. When we give a specific data in anything that we text or that we write, it's
Mhm.
important that you mention the source. For example, here you said something like we represent per capita income of $1.6 million per year. Following the reports of Ministry of Economy, or following the reports of the, I don't know, government in Ecuador. You need to tell
Okay.
me from where you are taking this information,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Always. So didn't forget it. So if you want to put the source just by the structure in research, when you are doing a research, you will put it here. For example, the economy center in Ecuador,
Okay.
Ecuador, tell us that the legal mineral extraction within Ecuador, por ejemplo, vamos a imaginarnos que este dato lo tuvimos desde una agencia
Okay.
de economía en Ecuador, ¿verdad?
Yep. Okay.
Esto no es cierto, pero le da una estructura diferente a lo que nosotros queremos hacer, ¿verdad?
Yep.
Listo.
Yeah. I would put the source on this paragraph, but I don't remember because I'm gonna do my homeworks, all my homeworks on the university and on the master's degree, or my work too. When I write the an article or a homework as
¿Ya?
as here, I'm going to put my ideas on the different paragraphs, and I'm going to do the structure, and even I have any ideas on the air, and when I'm going to make the specific idea from the paragraph, I I I forget some ideas that I have before.
Yeah, see,
And
I remember.
I remember now because I'm see the source and I tell and I remember oh I have to put the source right
Yeah, yeah,
here.
no worries,
I, I
no
don't I
worries.
don't
Then we have
I don't
here
remember that.
the following, because you are mentioning it like a lot of rights. So this
Okay.
will be the connector that put us, that I will have continuous ideas, one and then the other and the other and
Yeah.
the other,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Oh. Okay. I got it.
Then we have this all, without doubt by protecting, meaning all lives and assets protected, because then is giving an emphasis.
Okay. Yeah.
And then in conclusion, the solution would be to issue publish, create, or enact, because we are talking about norms, about
Yeah.
policies. So you can choose one of these ones and will be fine for these
Okay.
corrections. A norm in which responsible meaning is taken into account with full respect for the lives of the people who live in perfect friendly technologies to avoid environmental pollution. Ah, yes, this environmental pollution is not necessarily used environmental, because
Okay.
pollution means environmental
Environment first.
contamination.
Okay.
So it's like redundant. So you
Okay.
just skip it. Like this will be correct. Avoid pollution.
Have
That's
a
it.
bush. Okay.
So I am doing this. I really like it. I really like your essay. Yours and Mariana's ones were my favorites. Even when you have like a really little mistakes, it's nothing. But the others,
No. Really.
yeah, I wanted like, oh my god. And I have like a problem now, right now in a bit. I will have a really huge problem, because one of them just copy and pasted from Oxford essays. So it's like,
Oh no.
no, it's like, what can
No.
I do? Is your cannot change nothing. So
No.
sorry for them.
Here's a
Yeah, no,
crime. Here's a
yeah, that
crime
is
to
a huge
copy.
problem. And
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
for me, I believe that is unrespectful. It's like
Yeah.
you believe that I
For
am
me
an
too.
idiot or what?
Yeah.
So
For me too. Because uh, well, we are everyone are lawyers,
yeah,
so we have to know how to write. Maybe
yeah,
that's on Spanish or and you
yeah,
go to take your ideas, but
yeah.
as a
So I
copy
will figure
paste,
out this
it's
in a
no,
bit.
it's not
Yeah.
correct.
So I wanted to propose you something. Actually, I talked with Mariana in our session, and if you want, this is just if you want. If you don't want, so no worries. Don't feel pressure. No
Okay.
worries. I speak with Mariana, and if you want, I can send you this. Then you correct the little things that is necessary to correct, or if you let me, I will correct it and I will fix it. And I didn't remember if I explained to you that I have my own law firm in Colombia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I remain.
So
Yeah. On the
yeah,
first
so we
class.
have a we have a blog when we put like a lot of essays or comments or opinions about different topics.
Okay.
But as all of us are bilinguals, so we want to put it. For example, the first one that we will publish in English will be the Mariana's one, because I love it, and it was like the way that someone speak, or the way that someone writes tells you so much about the lawyer, and I really like it. And yours, like fixing these little things that it's like so easy, I really like it. You're also, and it's easy to know that is writing by a lawyer, right? It's not like
Yeah.
a normal opinion. So the thing that we do, give me a second, I will show you,
Yeah.
because I have here my Instagram account. So what we do, let me check. What we do is we create with our graphic designer, we
Okay.
create like a poster when we put give me a second, because my phone is dying right now. Let me see if I can show you.
It happens at
So
this hour.
what we do, yeah. Give me a second, give me a second.
It's okay.
So what we do is something like that. Uh, This one was the one of the last one. This is one of our partners that works with economy. So we do a posters like this.
Okay.
So we do like opinion, then we put the title and then the picture of the writer, and then we put here the name, and we publish in our website basically.
Okay.
That help us because when someone is trying to find some specific information, because of the blog of the keywords, they can find it easier. But then
Okay.
it's also like a platform, and as we are from Colombia, for you is like an international publication. If you want at some point, we can give you a certificate or everything that you need, that you publish it with us. But it's just if you are interested, we will create the poster, we publish, and we will publish your article with your picture, and we will give you all the credit. And I don't know if you want to put your email. It's like completely open to. It's like a platform when you can share what you want. Then if at some point you want to publish something more that is more related with your topic, with your area, like I know that you are involved with more like private, feel you free to contact, drop me a message, Gali, I want to publish this. And yeah, so that is my proposal for you. if
Okay.
you if you don't want, or for something, feel you free to say like, no, Gali, I'm interested, I don't want to put pressure on you, because publish in English is like different. And yeah, so that is my proposal. What do you think
No,
about?
I'm I'm glad to hear you about what the things about my homework. I feel very 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 unrelated by your. But what do you think about that homework? And it was a pleasure. Yeah, for
Thank you.
sure. Yes, for sure. If you want, I fix it. That things that we
No
talk about in the
worries,
feedback,
I can do
and
it
for me
also.
it's okay. Okay,
How do you
thank you.
prefer? I can fix it, and I will send it to my partner that she also speaks like perfect English, and we will publish it. So that is the plan. I am waiting for the picture of Mariana. The Mariana is the Bolivian one, and she will send me that and some of like summary of the profile, because what is the thing, that we are working with goodwill. So the idea is that the people know about you, about who you are, like in a professional forum, cross or platform. So the idea is like, because we don't know who will have access to that information.
Yeah,
And you have a master, but the most important thing is like you are in Ecuador. So you never know maybe what can come from
yeah.
there, and you can feel free to share it in your social media, and to share the link if you want. And we posted for it. And let me see if I can share my screen. Let me see if I can check something. Then I will show you how we publish the other one.
Okay, I'm
Mm,
very grateful with that. Thank you so much.
no worries. That happens when someone is good. I feel like, yeah, I really love my work. I love what I do. And I love the people that is also passionate about what they are doing in their lives. And that is something that you can notice for someone. Um, Give me a second.
Yeah, and it it was a very particular thing in this work, because I do this every with every love of the world, right?
Yeah.
I make this with a lot
Now
of
you
love,
can
because
see
I
now you
love.
can see my screen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see that.
Okay. So we have here, like, between when you want, you can check with our website or etc. But where
Okay.
we do here is we have like some professional publications that have like all the standards and norms and rules, and we
Yeah, yeah,
publish it because we publish in Paraguay. We have associates in Guatemala and Mexico. So the most formal ones are here, but then we have the blog, and in
yep,
the blog we have different topics. It's like related with law, but about whatever that you want to write, like economy, globalization, um, rights of women, or environmental law, whatever. I we didn't we didn't really work hard on this, but
yeah.
now it's like how everything is starting to moving again, we also. So we have, for example, this one that is globalization. This lawyer lives in Canada,
Oh,
right? So we have then this girl lives in Belgium, but is an Spanish girl, and she's
okay.
an expert on violence in my country. And for that reason, we knew her, and she works for our government as a consultant in human rights. So this is just
Oh,
people that write about. For example, I will show you how we manage, for example, this one. So we publish it. Um, we publish it. What happens? Don't open. We publish it like this. We have like some images, and basically we check, for example, the
yeah.
sources. And
That,
let me show you other.
that is a formal publication, right? It
It's
looks
just in our
very
website.
nice.
It's like an opinion. It's an opinion.
Okay.
If you want to publish something more that is related with your work, with your experience, it's perfect. For example, this one was mine 2 years ago. I published it, but I never work it again because I am so lazy and I have a lot of things to do. So I didn't write again, but it's something that I really love to do. So, for example, what I do for this is explain how the most of the people didn't know about what is tracking. We linked
Tracking.
it with some videos and we tried to make it dynamic and then with images. So we'll be the same with yours. The idea is that don't be like so static. So the idea is
Yeah.
that we can put some videos about the situation in Ecuador, the mining and blah 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 in Spanish, and we will link in it. And basically like that. That is the word. So if you want here, we can put your social media, we can put your email, your contact information in Ecuador. So that will help you. Let me see
Okay.
if I can show
It looks
you.
very pretty
Yeah,
nice. I love that.
yeah. So this is like my partner. Like this is me when I am a
Ah, there
lawyer.
is yeah.
And then we have our associates in Mexico,
Okay.
Guatemala, in Colombia, and in Canada. There is one of us that is living in Canada. And yeah, so basically that. But what I want to offer you tonight is publish your article in our platform. If you
Thank
are
you.
agreed.
I'm very glad and I'm very grateful for that
No, no
propose
worries.
and thank you so
No
much.
worries. Happy to hear that. So maybe I don't know when, but the idea is when you have the information, you just send us and we send it to the guy that update everything and we post it. And
Okay,
then I
we
send you
can
everything.
organize that. We can
Yeah,
organize that the time that you want. You have my number and my WhatsApp,
perfect.
and it's okay. It's okay for me.
Perfect.
I'm very glad. I'm very happy
Yeah,
too.
perfect. So now we will start to move on from the lessons that we missed, right? So we
Yep.
will start with the closing argument in the case of medical bad practice. And I want that you share with me your opinion. What do you think that was the most important thing in this aspect? Give me a second that I need to charge my phone. What is the most important thing that you saw, that you noticed in the way that the lawyer presents the argument? How do you feel it? How do you understand it? And okay, you have the use of the word.
Okay. First of all, I love the presentation, the speech of the lawyer. I love the speech because, well, the the legal system on United States. I think that was in United States, right? Yep. The legal system in United States have a very singular thing that is how do you say jurados?
Jury,
Jury
jury.
again.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. We have this system of jury in the legal system, and they have the clue to win this case, right? Because they makes his speech to give to the juries the idea if they um, if they stay on the part of Rodolfo and the child, and it was spectacular. I love that because do you remember when I improved
Speech?
my arguments
Yeah.
about the child in the migration?
Yeah.
I do a similar thing, not in the perfect form, but because it was an improvisation. But I love that strategy to goes on the people, and when the people listen you on the humanity part, I think the loss is the second part of the argument, and and the principal part are this kind of humanity who moves your hair, right? And in this case of in this system of jury, it is very 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 important. I think he had the clue to win the case, and it's obviously the proofs on the case is another thing that he have to explain to the juries and to the judges. But the emotional speech, it's a it's a principal it's a principal part of the judgment, because it's an oral system too, and we have to make this speech very clear and in the perfect way. I love that. I think it was the most important thing on on the speech of this case is the emotional thing, and because this emotional thing, I think it is a pure strategy, right? And I think it is the most important in the case, because
Nice.
it it can show us how was the preparate to do that. How was the investigation, the appropriate of the case, and it gives to us how is the form, how is the way to see the work of this lawyer. I love that.
Nice. The most important thing is that you can apply some of their strategies when you need to speak, not just in front of the jury, because I know that in Ecuador we didn't manage that, but that you analyze that when we are representing, we are not talking with robots, we are talking with humans that will remember some specific practices. Okay,
Yep.
so it's so important that we analyze that and that we can, in everything in our lives, take some examples of the people that inspire us to improve in something in our lives, right? So for that reason, this is one of the most important closest argument that we have in US. And I love it also because the lawyer is just amazing. I like it
Yeah.
how he connects everything and how like kind of drama like create the drama around the case because it's the reality. And when we need to put the percentage of the damages, all these psychological damages are proved or are shown it by all the jury. It's like they connect, and I really like it. Okay,
Yeah, I love that.
and now we will talk about agricultural food systems in Latin America and the Caribbean changes. I want
Yeah.
to know what is the most important thing that you believe that as a lawyer you need to um, give to one of these scenarios. How do you think that you can help with these public policies or just with your practice? What is the most sensible part or sensitive part that we can find in these scenarios about food safety?
Well, in this topic, in this special topic, I think the sensitive part is not the most important. I know that the people who works in agriculture are that the most of them are poor people, but I think that the most important topic in this case is the statistics ones for the most production on the agriculture, right? So I don't think that they create a new law or create a different norms is the answer for this problem. And until the the I think the answer to this problem is the privacy policy, the public policies, right? So as a lawyer, I have to do an advice to the to the gener- to the government, right? Because they are who works on these sectors of the economy, and I think the most important topic in in these agriculture cases are for example, credits, right? And studies from the statistics who have I don't think so, but I don't know. But for example, if from October to December have a lot of rain, we don't have to how do you say cosechar?
Take,
Sorry,
take,
what?
take.
Take,
Yeah, take. Tomar.
toma, yeah, okay.
Mhm.
I don't think we can take uh, a specific fruit or a specific vegetable, right? So we have on Latin America and Central America, we uh, our agricultures have the work mm, with no studies, right? It's like how do you say empirical? It's correct empire? No, no, right?
No, this is eh, empire es como imperio. Tienes que, ¿qué quieres decir después?
Que ellos no tienen un estudio muy, o sea, ellos hacen el trabajo de manera muy empírica.
Okay, they don't have studies about, so they create or they do the work based on
On a custom,
out, yeah, custom, or they are being autodidactic. Or they are, ellos son como
autodidactic. Yeah,
autodidact, como
that is the
autodidactas.
correct expression, right? Okay.
Ujú,
And well, here in the region, we have agricultures who they are autodidactical.
ujú,
They have autodidactical work, and it is not what they have to do to make a lot of production and to make a lot uh, of winners, right?
perfect.
And the thing or the advice that I can give to the government as a lawyer is to apply the different studies, yeah, from an engineers in agriculture engineers or people who have the studies and the preparation to tell the agricultures how to make the work for this have a perfect function, right?
Ujú.
I think that is what we have to do here in the region because, as I say, the the agriculture, the most of agricultures have only the basic learners, yeah, and they do what the custom do for decades, from a decades. Like my grandfather do like this, and I'm gonna do like this, like my father do, and my son going to do like I
Same.
do, and my grandson, and it's going to be the same at the times, and it can't gonna change in everything the agriculture here.
Okay, perfect. Something more that you want to share about how your government, or how from your opinion your government is managing or are managing these kind of scenarios? Like, do you think that they have a correct management about food safety? O sea, ¿creen que
No,
tienes el manejo correcto sobre la seguridad alimentaria?
no, we have a a very bad management here of the on the
Aquí, así se
agriculture, on
dice,
the alimentation,
food safety.
food safety. On the food safety, we don't
Ujú.
have a very good management here,
Yeah, management. Why?
because because the agencies, the governmental agencies who have the who have the duty to make the decisions for this sector of the economy don't have the studies, right? It's like they take a decisions based on a cost, on a custom. It's like they don't take the very good decisions, because they think the the agricultures only want to make money, and the decision and the regulation here, it's okay, give to the agriculture um, a, a, a bonus, yeah, a bonus, a money, a credit, and it's okay, they don't go to make a load, a too much load here. And if we give to the agricultures uh, a bonus or money, they will go to work as they can. And I think it is not the way to management this sector of safe of food safety,
To manage.
to manage the
Aquí hay dos palabras. Manejar, como manejar, hacer el manejo, hacer la administración, que cuando tienes un sujeto vas a decir to manage. So, for example, I
okay,
guess that you are not doing the correct manage, or that you are not creating the opportunities inside of the way that are you doing the management.
the
Cuando
management,
nosotros
okay,
utilizamos el management, estamos más refiriéndonos como a la administración. Entonces,
okay,
we need to trust on the management process. Necesitamos confiar en el proceso de manejo, en el proceso, como, como en las decisiones de las directivas. Entonces,
yeah,
manejo, administración. Entonces, depende de lo que digas, tienes que jugar. Porque a veces suena
con
mejor manage in the context, and in others sounds better management. For example, I will give you a tip. When you have subject that is creating the action, you are doing a really good management with your
manage,
company.
okay,
Pero si tú estás hablando del gobierno, también management,
hmm,
management in any kind of agency. But then when you have someone that is receiving the action, I like how you manage your money with your family.
Okay.
Me gusta cómo tienes un manejo de dinero con tu familia o el manejo del dinero o la administración del dinero, pero cuando tengas un receptor, utilizamos manage. Este es un principio también que es así súper como las cosas en inglés. ¿Por qué? Porque sí.
Yeah.
Más o menos funciona igual con, ¿cuál es la otra, el otro que tiene esto? Con tell and speak. Both are correct, but if I tell you, sounds better than if I tell it. I speak to you, and it's the same.
Okay.
When you are talking alone, you will say speak, say, because you can have like a general anybody can hear you. But if you have someone that you are creating the conversation, the most correct one is tell, because it's someone that is catching your idea. Tell
Okay.
you, I am telling you, I need to tell you something. I have someone. Or I said that yesterday. I talked with or I told that yesterday, or I communicate. I am talking in general. When I don't have someone that is catching my idea, I will use say, speech, talk, analyze, blah, blah. But if you have someone that is taking your idea, you will say tell. Happens, it's like almost the same principle about manage and management. When it's general and it's something like bigger than us, government, nations, states, agencies, we will say management because we are talking about administrations and
Yeah.
about control. But when we are talking in a different like area in your family, or you're dealing with your economy, but in your family or in your law firm, it's not so huge. We manage, right?
Manage.
We need to manage. We need to
To manage.
with a company. With a company, it always is better use management. But with your
Okay. Yes,
family
I
or in
think
your
that
personal life,
to
management.
manage.
Perfect.
Think.
So we are done. I just check it. You didn't know me any session. This essay is um this essay will be um take it as the final exam. So no worries. You have there your note. No worries at all. And what more? No more. We are done for tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. You didn't need to give me your score because this is like I do it because I understand how busy you are, but like they are not paying me more for reschedule it, so it's not necessary that I have a score. And I will see you
Tomorrow?
tomorrow. That is our last session. Yeah,
Oh, right.
and it's important that everything about the
Teacher, when is the
certifications
test?
and all
When is the final exam?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow is the final
Tomorrow.
exam.
Yeah.
And it was hard. It's going to
Yeah,
be
but it's
hard.
no, no, because we have like two final notes. Give me a
Okay.
second that my Wi-Fi is turning on and like interrupt my lesson. Um, Tomorrow we will have a really sample test, same as the one that we have before. So it's impossible that you lose it.
Yeah.
And the other part of this final score will be taken by the essay that you just sent to me. So no worries. You
Ah,
have
okay.
like your score really high right now.
Okay.
Tomorrow we will have our final session. If you want to make a question, just take it prepared for tomorrow. And after that, all the process about the certification, you will do it with Alison, that is my supervisor. She always like manage because they create like the base, then they send it to US, then this going back to Bolivia, and then from Bolivia they send it to Ecuador. So you
Okay.
need to organize all these administrative steps with her because it's not my responsibility.
Yeah, yeah.
Because always someone or some students text me like, teacher, how can I? And I don't have any idea about how
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
process. So
Yeah.
you need to just talk with her. And the group will be always open for if you have some questions. And I will see you tomorrow.
Okay, Gali, thank you
Okay?
so much for everything.
Yeah, you're welcome. No,
Goodbye.
no worries at all. Bye
Have
bye.
have a nice night. Thank you.
You
Take care.
too. Yeah, you're welcome. Take care, you too.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Hello, 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 hello. Good night. Hi, Jamil. Mm. Hello, Jamil. Good night. How are you?
Hi, Miss. Good night.
How is everything going?
It's fine, Miss.
Okay, nice.
A little bit tired.
We have a terrible issue. Your essay is a copy and paste from an essay of Oxford University. I found it in Google. I'm not stupid.
My topic.
Yeah, your essay, you copy everything. No, you
Yes,
can't do that. You can't do that. And it's like, you know that
that on
my
my own.
methodology is not based in punishment. For me it's important that you learn. But in the future you will have a lot of problems if you do that. And I feel like so unrespectful. I'm smiling, but this is like so unrespectful. You cannot copy and paste, and of course that you know which will be your score, right? Come on,
Because of
I'm
my
not
job.
talking with that kid.
Okay, Miss. I'm really sorry because of
Yeah,
that. It won't happen
yeah,
again.
yeah, for sure. Because tomorrow we will finish your course, so that will be uh, like you will notice in your score, right? Because I cannot accept that. I feel it like so unrespectful. And when I start to read, and it's like I don't want to waste my time reading something that you didn't type it. So that first session, we will skip it. Then we have, let me see, I have here, I will open it in the computer, it would be easier. Then we have other three sessions that we need to recover it. The first one is the just denied article about bad lawyering, right?
Miss, I remember
Right?
the the first document that you sent me. We have already done that.
Really?
Yes, in our speaking calls. I remember
So which ones are the ones that we have missing?
the bot lawyering and the video.
Yeah.
The video. The second one and the video too.
Okay, so talk
Because
to me
the
about
video is about the children, because the children needs help from the government, and yes, we've done that.
okay, so the second, let me see. The ones that I
Clients,
sent it to you for today
we did
is like
clients.
client care contract, and
Yes,
we done that before.
yes, we done that.
Hmm. So which ones are the ones that we have missing? We have here 2021. Let me check. You know which one is? We have, you saw the article, but you prepared the, let me see, what's my mistake?
Miss, one question. The article, the essay, the
Yeah.
um, how many pages does it have to does it have to does it have to have the
One,
essay? Just one?
just one. But I needed that you create it, and it's so easy, like, to notice that you don't didn't create that. I am sending to you the real articles that I need that you getting prepared. The first one is a closing argument. The second one is a report about safety, about food safety. Then we have viernes 23 de julio, dame un segundo, vamos buscando. Porque entonces sin eso, si no estás preparado y entonces ahí me equivoqué yo, Vamos a tener que hacerlo mañana. Yamili. Sí, porque no vamos a poder. Derecho. A ver, vamos a hacer el 23 de julio. 23 de julio tenemos. Ujú. Ah, 23 de julio, we have the patents. I am sending to you the activity. Just copy and paste it what I put it in the chat. So these 3 sessions we will do it tomorrow night. Because I didn't notice that I sent you bad, but yes, was my mistake. Then yeah, we have 21, 23, 21, 23, 30, and then 11. Dame un segundo. Te estoy mandando todo lo que tienes que hacer para mañana y ya mañana nuestra clase final. Entonces necesito que eso esté listo porque hago sesión contigo antes de entrar a clase y ya cierro. Mañana también tenemos examen final, pero mañana temprano les escribo. 30, el 11. Luego necesito que veas unos 10, 15 minutos de esta clase. Voy a colocárselo acá. Mínimo 10 minutos.
Strategies.
Para que, it's taking like 1 hour, but I need that you prepare just 10 minutes or 15 minutes that you saw it, and then we can discuss it. So tomorrow at, let me check, because tomorrow we have lesson 8, 7. At 6, I will see you. At 6 in our time. Now, 6 o'clock, yes. And I need that you have everything ready for tomorrow because it's our last change. I need that you check the closing argument just apart because it's huge, the video. Then that you read the article about food safety, that you check the Google pattern that you prefer and that you expose it me, and then that you check 10 minutes, 15 minutes from the lesson of environmental law. So you will take all that information tomorrow 6, we will analyze it, and yep, that's it. After that, we are done. This is our work and our responsibility. Okay?
Okay, miss, I got it.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, we will manage that. I will see you tomorrow. Please, 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 I don't want to be responsible about your loss. So I need that you have everything ready for tomorrow 6 p.m. I will put it in my agenda.
6
and then
p.m.
6 in our time. Then we are going to the class, and then we have the exam on the class also.
Yes.
Okay. Entonces, perfecto, así quedamos. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you, miss. I will see you too.